So, good evening, respected jury members. Today, we are going to present a very novel project, that is Doctor in a Browser by Team ML Extreme. So, what is Doctor in a Browser basically? So, we are trying to provide quick and accessible health assistant with the help of machine learning and artificial intelligence. So, we are trying to create models for diseases such as COVID-19, fetal health classifier, a maternal chatbot, and a Parkinson disease detection program. So, what feature we'll be providing is that we'll be providing doctor's appointment booking online method, and we'll also provide automated certifications which will be given straight away by the Indian government. So, our idea is that we'll put a doctor in a browser basically, and it will help as a very diagnostic tool, and it will help in the accurate catching of the diseases quickly with the power of machine learning for the learning algorithms, and it will absorb all the complex features from a data and will produce a report which will contain a certificate. We will see this in action in a couple of moments. So the tech stack we've used is that the whole program is coded in Python. For front-end development, we've used HTML and CSS. For model development, we use TensorFlow and scikit-learn. For backend development, we are utilizing Flask. Also, we've used scripts of JavaScript, OpenCV, and Dialogflow. So the maternal health chatbot is using the Dialogflow tech stack, and it is mothers are generally very uncertain when they are carrying a baby. So they have many questions. They are very curious. So this is where the maternal chatbot comes in, and it answers all the frequently asked questions, and we will see that in action also. Secondly, there's a COVID-19 detector which takes in CT images and utilizes a deep neural network to predict the outcome, and it is very efficient, and it has an accuracy of 88%. Then we have the fetal health detector that takes in a various bunch of numeric data, and it says about the fetal health. Then there's a Parkinson classifier for the healthiness of the children, and as we can see that in the images, there are tremors in the hands of those who are infected with Parkinson, and we've done the best, which achieves around 76% of the accuracy. Nothing is as close as this because all of the data set are very small on Parkinson. This is an active research project, and the usability of our project is that with our certificates, our patients will be very impressed, and they will definitely use this more and more, and will prefer this over like a doctor's appointment. And if a patient is very critical, only then will they consider the doctors, and if they are not very critical, then the doctor's work gets easier and they can apply this methodologies. So these are our team members. Thank you. We will jump right into the demo and go straight to the website. So this is the website. It has some static pages like what is Doctor in a browser, which I've already talked about. And so this is what it does. And there are some currently supported model pages, which are basically static pages which define what the current models do. And you can find all the description in here. So let's dive into the interesting stuff. I'll just log in with my credentials because I've created an account. Yeah, and it says sorry, you haven't conducted any test because I have no test done as of now. So firstly, we'll go to the CT COVID scanner, and we will upload a CT image here. So from our file directory, from our file path. So I've already saved one, which is sample CT COVID. So this is an image with the COVID-19 infected person. So what it should ultimately predict is that the person is COVID infected. Now we will see that also an email comes. I'll just open my mail quickly here so that you can observe. Now it is probably emailing, and now the file is loaded. So it says that I'm COVID infected as I've correctly predicted from the sample input that I've given it. It predicts COVID with a high accuracy and a high confidence. Now we'll move on to the second model that we have, that is maternal health. That is the chatbot we have. So hello there, I am maternal diet chatbot. Feel free to ask me any questions. So I prepared a couple of questions for this chatbot, and I'll just copy paste this right here, and we can chat in real time with it. So why is iron during pregnancy important? So that should be my question actually. Yeah, so it responds well. How much should I eat during pregnancy? So yeah, it gave both results. It's a bit slow. How much should I eat during pregnancy is the next question. So it says like the popular saying is that pregnant women eat for two. So it's basically saying to eat more. So it's a very smart and intelligent maternal diet chatbot. Now let's go on to the next model, which is fetal health model. So here we are with the fetal health classifier. So here there are many values, and we are going to fill in some low values. The correlation that matters the most is this value, abnormal short-term variability. So if we give the low values of all of these fields, then we are bound to get that the fetus is very normal and it does not have any type of abnormality. So let's just quickly verify that. We can submit any values here, but since this is a test demo, so yeah, so it predicts that the fetus is normal. So let's move on to the next model, which is Parkinson's health. So this is the Parkinson disease classifier, and I'll just open it up, and we'll just view, we'll just pick out a file that I've already saved beforehand. So sample Parkinson, this is a Parkinson infected person. Let's see what the results does. Yeah, so the result is saying that it's Parkinson predicted. So that's all we have. Now going back to the mail, this is the automated mail that we are getting. So it says that COVID test predictions, test results positive, and it has a docx attached to it, which we can download and see. It's the certificate that is generated. So it says that it is very immediate vaccination is needed, and you are critical level 4. So these are the messages that can help patients and doctors for quick diagnostics and quick analysis, and this is what we'll expect here. So yeah, so this is my certificate. I've put all my details in here, and you can see that it's a government generated certificate, and I am found unfit for travel, so I cannot travel. Like that's what it concludes, and the email is here saying the same, that you are advised usage of medical treatment with proper consultation with a doctor. So that's all. Thank you.